special boy.
Are you kidding? There ain't no such thing.
Okay, you guys, you want to know what happened?
Yeah, come on. No, he was really nice. It was all very romantic.
Some loving had me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast.
Met a girl crazy for me.
Met a boy cute as can be. Summer days drifting away to our summer nights.
Oh, well. Tell me more, did you get very far?
Tell me more, what does he have for?
She's been by me, she got a cramp.
He ran by me, got my Sudan.
Saved her life, she nearly drowned.
He showed up, splashing around.
Summer sun, something's begun.
Then on the summer nights. Tell me more, wasn't love at first sight?
Tell me more, then she put up a fight. Took her home in the arcade.
We went strolling during clever days.
We made out under the dock.
Wednesday night until 10 o'clock.
Summer flame, don't mean a thing, but on the summer nights. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tell me more, what you don't gotta brag.
Tell me more, does he sound like a rat? He got friendly, holding my hand.
Well, she got friendly down in the sand.
He was sunny, just honey tea.
She was good, you know what I mean. Summer heat, boy, and you need that on the summer nights. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Tell me more, how much dough did he spend?
Tell me more, could she get me a friend? No!
It took longer, that's where it ends.
So I told her we'd still be friends.
Then midnight, out through the land.
Wonder what she's doing now. Summer dreams ripped at the seams. But those summer
So, Grease the Musical has hit Adelaide. Are we having Grease fever?
Yes, we are.
We love it here.
Love Adelaide.
We had our first audience last Sunday night and they were on their feet, I think, before we even finished the show, which is great, and that's why we laugh. I think Adelaide's just had Rocky Horror. I had a lot of friends in that show said the audiences were fantastic, so we're hoping for a repeat.
Yes, definitely. I've been here before with Wicked, the last time it was here, and the audiences were probably the most responsive in Australia. It's brilliant, and they're so warm. I have a lot of fans here and friends here, so it's good. Nice to get to stage door and they're really in with the theatre vibe.
And I really like what the theatre's done here. Put the pink seats out for the pink theme
nice
of
touch.
Grease. Yeah. It's really nice of them. I thought it was really lovely. Yeah.
Definitely, just for you
just for
guys.
us, yeah.
Yeah. We're just not Pink fans in Adelaide. So, you guys really want people to come to stage door. You want people to sing. You want them to dress up. That's the whole allure of it. Yeah.
We want them to feel a part of it.
I think
Really.
that's the best thing about being part of Grease is that it's for everyone, but it's the nostalgia of the movie from years past. Like I know my mum would have watched it, and then I watched it when I was a kid. We've had generations come to the door. Like
that's the best is when you see grandma, mum, and kid. Yeah, it's like it's just beautiful.
Or
and
granddad,
they've all had a
dad,
different experience.
and son as well.
Yeah.
All loving it. So
I think that's the thing. You can bring the guys along, and it's funny enough. They get to the end of the show and they realise they've had the best time of their life.
Yeah.
So they can go, you know what? I actually really like that. So it's not just for the girls.
what's not to like?
Yeah, exactly. So how much fun are you having, and with such a young cast as well?
It's fantastic. It's not just the young cast, but the older gents in the cast as well. It's great to work with the experience and of Tom McKinney and of course, you know, theatre and TV legend Bert Newton. It's my second show with Bert. He's awesome, and also with Val. Just so much experience and so much just good stories backstage as well.
I know, and isn't it hilarious? What are the older cast members getting up to backstage? Because some of them are on for like 4 minutes or 5 minutes. And
Todd is terrible, but he's my neighbour here. I got into my room the other day, and we have an old cardboard cutout of Anthony Clear, and he's stuck it in my bathroom, so I've opened the door and it's absolutely terrified me because here's Anthony staring right back at me in his jive outfit. I was like, ah! So Todd is like that. I'm looking forward to my time with Todd as my neighbour.
It's a really good cast. You're saying the younger cast. They're all the best thing I think with having a young cast. They're all very eager as well. And with this show, it's such high energy. Sometimes people get sick or they get injured. Our swings and our covers have been fantastic. Every time that someone's gone down, someone steps up, and the show just doesn't fall at all.
Yeah.
They're a really amazing cast.
tell me about your Grease memories growing up. I'm sure you've got some.
Yeah, well, I watched.
Sleepovers.
You had sleepovers, yeah. I think that's really amazing.
Yeah, I had sleepovers at girls' houses. Did you used to do that? Stay at boys' houses?
Oh, not really. I was dancing and singing all the time.
Oh, yeah. We were just dancing in the lounge. We were just dancing in the lounge room.
Yeah, it's sort of.
Show wasn't dancing.
My experience. My experience of Grease was through mainly video hits when they used to do the top 10 countdown, and for some reason
the Mega
Mix was always in the top 10. And so that's why I always knew you're the one that I want, the choreo and everything like that to it. So that was my experience. That was my first introduction, and then I watched the movie.
Completely devastated, by the way, when we got to rehearsals.
She's like, shaking machine,
she's like,
no fun house.
So no fun house, no shake machine, no box set. I'm sorry. I know the choreo from as an 8-year-old. So
so devastated.
You sure you can't change it? They're like, we can't change it. It's
the way it is.
Yeah, it's been.
That's the best thing about this show. It's a mix between the movie and the musical. So you're getting a real taste of the raw, gritty Chicago kids that was written originally for this for the actual stage version, and then you're getting the movie taste, which was John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. You're adding the music to that. So
set in California. Yeah. So it's a really good hybrid. So for fans of the movie, they'll love it, and also for fans of the original script, I think they'll love it as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. You just mentioned the names. What is it like stepping into the shoes of such fantastic actors in the movie?
Yeah, it is what it is. I don't think either of us are trying to be John or Olivia, because neither of us are.
I'm trying a little bit. I stole his laugh, let's be honest.
But there's certain things that you have to stick to because they created such iconic characters. But there's also a point where we're not John and we're not Olivia. So, you know, it is going to be Rob and Gretel doing Sandy and Danny, because that's the way that the characters were written. And they're a little bit different in this, especially Sandy. She's a little bit stronger, so she'll take on Rizzo as opposed to the naive, shy girl that was played in the movie. So
you get to wrestle.
Yeah, I get to wrestle. I get to have a bit of a brawl on the ground and
scary.
Get angry.
Sometimes I just let them go for a bit longer.
I know, I've noticed that. Like, get me up.
Yeah, like, oh, this is
fantastic.
Get her, Sandy. That's me going out. Go, Sandy.
It's a bit scary.
And I guess too, finally, because, you know, it's fantastic song after fantastic song. What songs do you get stuck in your head, or are they just on rotation?
For me, I really love You're the One That I Want, and I really love Grease Like. But also I really love, after I finish at the jive, love the jive, don't have to sing it, but dance like a maniac. After that scene, Gretel sings Hopelessly Devoted to You.
It's a nice down moment.
So every night I'm changing and I'm sweating, but like just listening to this beautiful, nice moment every night, and
It is a nice song, I like that.
hasn't missed a show and hasn't missed a note. She's an absolute sensation.
Oh, that's fantastic. I noticed a bit of guitar playing.
Yeah, it's come along and you can see whether it's miming or not. It's absolutely miming, but it's a very good mime.
It is definitely.
I'm a pretty good air guitarist.
Don't spoil that. Don't think anyone cares.
Sometimes the guitarist changes it up the back, and he's just like, oh, okay, you're doing that. It's just like, watch your face go into panic mode.
This guy's alright, he's pretty
great.
cool. He's just nailing some
band
pretty
here is
solid
amazing.
bluesy chords, and I'm like, oh, I can know that one, yeah.
It's so good. It sounds really, really brilliant in this theatre. It's a real acoustic live sound. It's almost, yeah, like we've got a real, I feel like we're gigging.
We don't even need mics, whatever, we just built it out.
It's like a church.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
City of churches.
And give a quick shout out.
Yeah.
To everyone.
Hey,
Thanks,
Adelaide.
Adelaide. Thanks very much for buying a ticket. I'm hoping you've already bought your tickets. If you haven't, get your tickets. Come see the #1 party musical.
Yep, Greece is still the word.